Can you imagine The Big Bang Theory without Jim Parsons? No, right? Well, that is the case for the rest of us as well. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, Finale, with a brand new video. In this video, we'll be telling you about the struggles of Jim Parsons for becoming everyone's heart favorite Sheldon in the sitcom The Big Bang Theory. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos and hit the bell icon for future updates. Number 1. Tough auditions. The co-creator, Bill Party of The Big Bang Theory, recently revealed in an interview that his partner, Chuck Lorre, did not want to cast Jim as Sheldon. The reason he shared is the most surprising thing you will hear. He said that Jim Parsons was too good at the auditions, and his perfect performance made Lorre reluctant about having him. He said that as soon as Jim walked in, I knew that he was the guy we were looking for. However, Chuck Lorre, after the audition, told me that he may not deliver the brilliant performance consistently, and it will break the tempo. However, we are glad that Jim Parsons proved Lorre wrong, because today, Sheldon Cooper is one of the most loved characters worldwide. Number 2. Shooting with animals he was allergic to. After being cast as Sheldon, the second big challenge for Jim was the initial episodes when he found out that he would have to work with cats, an animal he was allergic to. Yes, you heard it right. Jim Parsons filmed an entire episode using medication to avoid any allergic reactions, in order to work while being surrounded by cats. However, he got through it without getting severely sick, but of course this was a great challenge for him as a person. Number 3. Memorizing complicated terminology. Jim also told the media that he had trouble memorizing his scripts because he did not have a science background. The Big Bang Theory has a lot of nerd jokes and scientific terms included, which got Jim worried. He said that he knew his humor wouldn't be funny if he kept struggling with word pronunciations. Thus, he ended up working on his brain muscle memory and keeping flashcards. He also mentioned that he would stick flashcards on the walls of his house to memorize the difficult terms. We would say that he did a pretty good job because, honestly, most of us usually forget that Sheldon Cooper is not the real Jim Parsons. Number 4. Relating to his character. His next challenge was relating to his character, Sheldon Cooper, a socially awkward physicist who did not know how to deal with sentimentality or romance. It was a difficult job for Jim, but as the filming progressed, he became more at ease and realized that he did have a few things in common with Sheldon. He told an interviewer that although he does not want to come off as unromantic, he finds it hard to deal with sentimentality. He mentioned that he was glad to play a role that burst the emotional bubble at least 9 out of 10 times in the show. Number 5. Playing a fan of Star Trek without watching it. We all know that Sheldon was a huge fan of Star Trek. Yet, Jim Parsons revealed in an interview to RadioTimes.com that he had never seen an episode of the show. Upon being asked if he would like to play Doctor Who, he replied that although he has never seen it, he would be open to the idea of it. Pretty crazy, right? Because all the references used in the show were accurate. Guess we have to appreciate Jim's memory game once again. Number 6. Intimate scenes. Coming back to the filming of episodes, there are quite a number of times when he freaked out after reading the script. The weirdest moment seems to be Sheldon and Amy's kiss. After spending a long time as acquaintances, Amy finally demanded romance from Sheldon, after which he kissed her. Talking about that particular scene, both of the actors brought up their awkwardness. Although the scene was not really as intimate as other shows, it did leave them shy and freaking out because they had worked together for so long and had still not seen this coming. Number 7. Rehearsals and drills. As amusing as the show is, we cannot deny his efforts, specifically when it comes to performing his scenes again and again. According to Jim, he had divided his week into different slots for memorizing the script, and on the weekend, he would act his scenes out one by one multiple times. He says that after performing his scenes at home, he would go to his computer and type it out word by word on a Word document to see if he'd forgotten anything. His hard work and commitment has been maddening, considering how important his character was for the success of the show. Number 8. Playing musical instruments. Jim Parsons also learned to play the theremin, only because it was Sheldon Cooper's favorite instrument to play. Playing the theremin is no piece of cake, because playing an instrument with one's body organ is one thing, while playing the theremin without making any physical contact is a completely different thing. However, along with playing the piano, he managed to learn to play the theremin as well. He has earned millions of dollars due to the sitcom, but it never seemed like he became an actor for money. Rather, it was for passion, which is obvious from his dedication towards his work. So, that's about all for now. Press the like button if you stayed until the end of this video and enjoyed watching it. Until next time,